Everybody else on that map, just about, have something in common, in addition to, obviously, not being Israel. They are all part of what I think of as a Sharia supremacist enterprise. And as Erdogan put it, David quoted him, there is no moderate Islam, there is Islam. Mm-hmm. There's no moderate Sharia, that's for sure. And Sharia has as its most important point, there's some religious aspects to it, of course, you know, what you eat and what you don't eat and when you don't eat it and so on. How many times you pray and which direction you pray. But the fundamental character of Sharia, it is a call to jihad. Holy war, violent, terrifying, holy war wherever possible. For what purpose? For the purposes of having the entire map be Sharia supremacist. And one of the things that I think is almost entirely lacking, even now, decades after 9/11, to just pick one particular travesty, is that most of us are unaware of what Sharia is, let alone what it means in practice, particularly for, as Daniel was just saying, the Judeo-Christian civilized world. It's, you know, Donald Trump has pronounced that one of the things that he envisioned being the characteristic of his administration, and I resonated too, personally, because that's what I try to bring to this subject, is common sense. Well, you can't have a commonsensical approach if you lack an understanding of the fundamentals. When you have them, what David has just very helpfully laid out in terms of what is going on here, and Daniel has pointed out it's being made possible by a nation that the President of the United States was just embracing. I mean, literally, in the case of its emir, but metaphysically in terms of its money, its jet, and its role in the Middle East. Nothing could be more dangerous, in my personal commonsensical judgment, than giving a pass to the nation that not only epitomizes the jihadist sentiments called for by jihad, by Sharia, but is the great enabler of it worldwide. So we're going to have a conversation that I think is going to go in a lot of different directions. We're going to hopefully develop a lot of different thoughts and hopefully empower you not only to have a better understanding of what on earth is going on here, but why, with the very keen hope that you will be then able and prepared to help bring other people to a similar awareness that this is fundamentally, I believe, a spiritual war. Mm-hmm. One that truly is between evil incarnate and, certainly relatively speaking, and I would say actually in absolute terms as well, good. Yes. And if we don't understand the distinctions, if we don't understand the teams, if we don't understand what is impelling, particularly the evil, it will become infinitely more difficult to devise and execute policies that assure the victory of the good.